Hey, didn't feel like getting out of bed yet, so reading from my bedroom um, with the spirit of winter. If you've been feeling like not doing much, don't beat yourself down. Okay, let me just get you a little message. What to expect still before the end of this year. It was like my first intention before I start shuffling. And we have an Ace of Cups and a Six of Cups coming forward. So a lot of you in this collective, probably even by the end of this year, or shortly with the beginning of a new one, here with this Ace of Cups, you might finally open your heart to love that is going to feel very homey, very familiar. There's a Five of Wands on the bottom of my deck. And Eight of Swords in reverse is coming out with the High Priestess. So I have a feeling that when it comes to opening up of that heart of yours, yeah, Five of Wands definitely wants to come out. And Two of Swords with this Eight of Swords in reverse and this High Priestess. So when it comes to opening up that heart of yours, it took you a bit to overcome. It took you've got burned more than once, and you've been hurt more than once when it comes to opening up yourself to love or giving your heart to somebody else. And yeah, with this Eight of Swords in reverse, what it makes me feel is that, you know, it did cause you a lot of insecurities, and it caused you to sort of get like locked inside of the prison of your own mind. Like, yeah, this different world, like you've been completely cut off from reality, literally. That's what I'm kind of picking up. Yeah, with this two of Swords as well, like complete blindness. You could have been blinded by love before, or even, you know, kept choosing like toxic partners or people in situations that were just burning you down in the end. And right now, and obviously, yeah, with the Six of Cups and the Ace of Cups coming out first, and this High Priestess, I think you finally at the stage where you consciously want to manifest healthy love or a connection that's going to be aligned with you, where you're not going to feel forced or pushed to do anything that you don't want to, where you're going to be, yeah, fully seen and understood. And as I'm saying, there's the King of Swords as well is coming on the bottom. So there's a very big element of needing to keep a freedom of mind, freedom of expression. You have a very big fear of getting close with someone again. Yeah, you know, it's so, and you're really scared of like losing yourself in connections, because I have a feeling that, yeah, when you do love, you love like full on, like you go wholeheartedly into the connection to the point of like, yeah, with this Five of Wands, to the point of like a burnout even, or complete like illusion, or complete like blockage or blindness, yeah, with this Two of Swords as well. But yeah, with this King of Swords, what I was just about to say is like you regaining some kind of a power over understanding that, you know, all of that till this point, it was just your the toxic attachment style that you kind of still were expressing yourself or your love through. But I think, yeah, with this High Priestess here, like I think you've acquired some kind of knowledge or wisdom in understanding that you know, your current attachment style and the way you attract partners or the way you love is a lot to do with, you know, your childhood, yeah, with the Six of Cups in here. So it has a lot to do with your childhood and how you've been, you know, neglected or, you know, misunderstood or not seen as a child. And that made you kind of, you know, always choose either emotionally unavailable partners, or like, yeah, with Swords, because there's a big Swords element in here, yeah, and a Justice as well on the bottom. So there was a big element of intellectual connection, like, you know, you always felt like on the outside, like with the energy of the Eight of Swords, you always felt like nobody really sees you, yeah. And there's this Two of Swords, and that has a lot to do with your parents. And I think you come in finally to understand why you used to always attach yourself to situations that were causing you exhaustion, that were causing you pain. And yeah, with this Justice and this High Priestess and this Ace of Cups, like the understanding of you know, you now know why, you know, you things used to happen to you the way they did. You kind of sort of understand your lessons, you understand your bruises a lot more. And most importantly, what I was just about to say is that, you know, you kind of see what is it that you need to sort of let go of, that shadow as well, that has been hanging over your life as well, which comes from, you know, like I did mention, all the way from your childhood, which is stopping you, has been stopping you all to this point from developing some kind of healthy connections and having a healthy relationship. But yeah, coming back, you are gaining that understanding and that knowledge. And there's the Fool as well in here. So you are about to welcome this new year and this new cycle. And also, like, don't get fooled with the fact that year starts in January. It's just a numerological year that changes, but the actual drive and even like the desires that we'll be waking up within us, some of us might not be feel any of it until spring or until March or late February time. So don't, if you don't feel like it's, you still feel like, you know, you're in the process of working with your shadows, or if you're still in the process of understanding or getting to the bottom really of what is it that is stopping you from attracting the healthy connection or having that healthy relationship, why, you know, the understanding of why are you choosing, like, you know, chaos or destruction. And I think with the end of this year and then beginning of that new cycle, and especially with coming spring, and yeah, with this Fool and Ace of Swords, yet again, you're gonna be the clarity you're going to have, and the confidence as well. Yeah, and there's the Eight of Wands as the Emperor as well. Yeah, the confidence as well that you're going to have in yourself and in that new beginning and that new direction. And yeah, with the Eight of Wands, I think a lot of you currently might, like, you know, with the energy of the Eight of Swords previously and that Two of Swords, you might be feeling stuck in being able to sort of speak up about what is it that you want, or being like genuinely honest as well with yourself, because this could be the energy as well. And obviously we have the Justice here as well. So, you know, you really need to kind of admit to yourself and be honest with yourself, and yeah, learn to speak up, because, you know, Swords and with the Eight of Wands as well, is the all things in the air, like, you know, just throwing caution to the wind and just giving it all to the universe, and most importantly, trusting in yourself and in your vision. Yeah, we had the Temperance as well and that Ace of Pentacles. So trust in yourself, have patience, and believe that everything will work out, because it will. And especially if you going to finally take that charge and take full responsibility, I want to say, for your own happiness, in the sense of like learning to speak your truth, speak your mind, stop with this I don't knows, and stop looking in other people's for answer, because you have that answer. And yeah, with this World here as well, coming back to this year, you will be closing a very important cycle, and that's why this year might have feel quite heavy for a lot of you. It was a, you know, we're finishing a year, numerological year number 9, year of completion, year of acquiring and, you know, shedding as well, the old, and the truth big time comes with it. Like, you know, we have to really face everything, and after that comes we're starting again with the year number 1. And oh my god, and I do have the Empress, and we have the Emperor previously before. So for a lot of you, this might mean what I'm feeling like, you know, the big integrations of, you know, your masculine and your feminine energy, where, you know, like I said, you're coming back to that full responsibility of your own happiness. And with that, when you do, you know, when you finally attract that right person, it's not going to be a person that comes into your life to make everything happen for you, or it's not going to be a person that's going to come into your life and, I don't know, with the touch of a magic wand is going to, you know, make all your problems disappear or anything like that. It's going to be more of a you're going to attract finally, and for the first time is what I'm hearing, somebody who it's not going to like love bomb you in any sense, or like, you know, or it's not going to distract you from, oh yeah, ringing in my ears, I'm saying this, it's not going to distract you from your purpose and what you've had planned for yourself and what you've been building for so long as well. It's going to be a person, and yeah, keep looking at that Six of Cups as well. So you know, somebody that you did definitely knew in a past life. That's why, you know, when it comes to the meeting, you know, it's going to be a very instant recognition. But as well with this energy here, wow, this makes me like really strongly feel that there will be no like a strange push and pull, or like a strange questioning, like, you know, where normally maybe sometimes you would be feeling very insecure in connections, or you needed a lot of reassurance and such. But with this one, I have a feeling there will come a certain amount of empowerment where even without talking to this person, you would not need a lot of reassurance. There'll be like just this knowing of like, yeah, okay, I think I know why they came into my life, to kind of show me my own strength as well, and to show me that I didn't really need them. They just came, they will come into your life to kind of make you realize, like, you know, how strong and how great you were all this time. And, you know, they only come as a, oh, what's the word for it? As that little, oh my God, what's the word for it? They're not coming to kind of fill your voids or anything like that. They come in to kind of like stand beside you and kind of remind you how powerful you are and how powerful you can be together. Wow. Okay. I'll leave you with that. Deep. And yeah, Knight of Wands, Two of Cups, King of Cups. Wow. Okay. So yeah, this, and I see a Wheel of Fortune as well with the Six of Wands. There's Five of Swords and Seven of Swords in here as well, and the Queen of Swords as much as King of Swords. So this is going to be a very intellectual connection, and like I say, this feeling of in here, like yeah, success will follow. Success will follow, and a lot of things will change. And like I said, it's not going to be any sort of, yeah, that's why I think that Five of Swords is popping through. There's not going to be like an unhealthy obsession or anything, like, you know, you're losing yourself into this connection, or you're losing, like, you know, what you've been doing till this point. Like, this is going to be a person in a connection where when they come in, and there's also the Hanged Man. So when they come in, like, you know, your kind of perception and vision as well will change. Like, you know, you'll realize that you don't have to lose yourself for anybody to be worthy of love and to be loved properly. Yeah, that's why I think this King of Cups is coming through, and this Knight of Wands as well. You know, and that to me means like undeniable passion, as much as somebody who is very youthful and energetic as well, and yeah, and likes to have fun. And yeah, there will be no kind of overthinking and no questioning where you stand or what you do and what to do. You're not gonna need any sort of declarations of love, poems or letters. This is going to be one of those connections where things are going to be just plain and clear. And also, yeah, there's this big feeling of like, you know, no matter what you're gonna try and do, you won't be able to stay away from each other. Wow. Okay, I'll leave you with that.